Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by,
Shalara the Shaman,
and I am, of
played by Dark
course,
Dragon.
yeah, Dark Dragon guys. Go and check out his channel. I am playing my level 2 monk, and I have my god as Kazakh Thul, and we are over here in, what is this? The Field of Bones, which is a pretty cool zone. I actually like it quite a bit. It's nice and wide open. There's plenty of roamers to kill. A little too easy, if you ask me. There's too many guards, too many mobs to kill. I think they could do with cutting out a little bit of it, but overall, not too bad. I do like the overall feel and the overall look of the zone. Where are you at, anyways?
I think I got confused and started following the wrong Iksar.
I was gonna say, because I was all the way back at the entrance. I guess we're gonna go ahead and kill a scorpion while we wait for our shaman to make his way back over here. What level is this scorpion, anyways?
This dude just followed the road and went into a pit.
Yeah, I'm way back at the entrance. If you follow the road back, you'll eventually reach this area.
Well, if you follow the road, we'll meet up and.
Oh yeah, I'll follow the road as soon as I kill the scorpion. But yeah, this is a pretty nice area. I like the ruins. I'm sure there's a storyline to go with that, and I'm hoping that we'll find some lore out here. I could go online and I could read it, but I've always liked finding that stuff out as I go through the game myself. There's usually books or something along the way of like tombs or tomes that you can find in the game, and you can read a little bit about the history. If you listen to the quests that you do and listen to what the NPCs will tell you and what they're asking you to do, you can figure out a little bit of lore as well. And that's the way it had to be when you first started the game. You had to figure that stuff out because nobody was telling you, and the few people who knew weren't always sharing unless you were part of the same guild. And I'm actually not on a guild in this character yet, so probably we'll get into the Blackheart Pirates again because I love the Blackheart Pirates. They're a great guild. There you are, man.
It's just like Elder Dragon. The only way to learn it in the old days was to actually go and find a dragon, get allied to it, and then sit near it, waiting for it to talk occasionally just to get the point.
Oh, really? You just had to sit there?
Yeah, because you know how dragons every once in a while they'll say something, and if you sit there long enough, you'll get 1 point in Elder Dragon, and then you can teach that 1 point to another player, but that 1 point that you can teach can actually go up to 2. So you teach them up to 2, then they teach you up to 3, then you teach them up to 4, and it just goes like that until you're both at 100.
It seems kind of a little cheat, but I guess
Yeah,
the
well,
other way would be to have to sit there in front of a dragon for a week and a half trying to listen to him say a couple words here and there and working on your skill. But, you know, I don't mind that too much, actually. I like the slower way. I like the slower path in pretty much any game that I play, which is one of the reasons I'm so drawn to this game, is I like going slow and being able to enjoy the game to its fullest extent. I played Everquest 2, I played Aeon, I played Dark Ages of Camelot, I played WoW, and they all pretty much have the same underlining problem for me is I will burn through. When I play a new game, I am very hardcore into it. I'll play it all day long. I'll take off time from work. I'll set aside like a week, like I did with my new computer, to try to get that up and running. And I was going to do tons and tons of videos because I had a lot of video games that I wanted to do. And I actually took off a week of work just so that I could do that. Didn't really turn out okay. You know, the computer's a piece, and it didn't really... it's still not working the way I need it to work to be able to do videos to the quality that I want to be the videos too. But, you know, I'm very hardcore into it, so I'll burn through a game very quickly. And EverQuest 2, I remember I maxed out that thing in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I don't know, you know, I like my games to last. This game, I could sit here, I could take off a week of work, I could take off a month of work, and I would still never even get close to maxing my guy out. And I just got level 2 guy, actually level 3. Wow, man, this double experience weekend is a killer.
it took me 3 days just to get my 1 point in Elder Dragon. Just so you know.
See, that sounds perfect. You know, that is really, you know, when you get to the end game and you go through all the raid zones and you go to all the zones that you really wanted to see, at some point you will get to the point where there's nothing really left for you. You've been everywhere, you've done everything. The only thing that keeps you in the game are the relationships you have with the friends and the chance, the dream of more expansions down the road. But even that won't last too long. You'll get past that eventually and just be like, okay, well, let me go try another game, and I'll come back to this one at some point, or I'll play this one, 3 times a week instead of 4 times a week, and I'll play the other one, during those off hours, and it becomes more and more and more where you're playing other games besides this one, the one that you're into. At least at one point you were into most of all. EverQuest doesn't really allow you to do that. There's plenty of things like faction. If you want to work on your faction, you can. That's definitely an option in this game. But it goes by so slow that you can quite literally go and hunt in a zone for faction only for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and still not quite have it where you want it to be. And some people may find that boring, but at least it gives you something to do. And just having something to do, other than, like, when you get to the point where your level is maxed out, a lot of people who've never gotten to this may not know what that feels like, but what it really feels like is, why am I in a zone grinding for an item and I don't really get anything out of it anymore other than the item, which I may not even win. In fact, the odds have suggested and proven to me time and time again that I probably won't win because my dice suck. But when you're getting experience out of it, at least you
That's
feel
right,
like you're getting something.
Dice.
Yeah, my dice are horrible. My dice, I think I've won like a total of like 5 or 6 times the entire time.
Everybody likes to do the /random.
Right.
So it does 0 to 100.
I always typed it out 1 to 100. I don't know if that was a different thing back in the day.
It should be 1 to 101 because that way you have 100 numbers in there. But the regular /random, where it does 0 to 100, you can actually set the dice to have it roll how you want it to roll.
No, you can't. It would defeat the whole purpose. That's the reason they put that in there, so you couldn't cheat.
Oh, that's the reason why they updated it to do 1 to 101.
But it doesn't do 1 to 101. It does 0 to 100.
I know. But trust me.
So you're saying you can cheat with it? Because if you can cheat with it, show me, because I would love to see that so that I know what to look for.
I don't know how to set it, but I know that you can because I watched a fellow GM roll 100 10 times in a row.
GMs can do whatever they want. I mean, that they don't abide by the same rules as everybody else. So just because they can do it does not mean anybody else in the game can do it.
They don't abide by certain rules. Like they
don't abide by any
rules. Die from a creature, but they can't do anything that they want.
Depends on the level of access that they have. They all have different levels of access, but they can go in there, they can check the coding, they can even rewrite the coding if they have access to that part. I know on this server, they really...
that was a head mod, not a in-game GM.
Well, I'm just saying, when it comes to GMs doing something, I won't exactly accept that as fact unless I see an actual player do it, because you just never know.
There was a whole post on it on the GM thread. There was a patch note, I believe, that went out to everybody telling them to just type in random and the numbers instead. Oh God, I'm gonna.
What? Then there you go. That might be why I always just did the numbers. Oh, just typed in 1 through 100 because maybe there was a thing to that, and I'm dead as well. Oh, that guy must have been red.
Yeah, the glitch that caused people to be able to set the number was because it started with 0.
Okay, so maybe there was something to that, but yeah. I don't know what it is. If you guys out there are listening and you have any idea, go ahead and post that down in the comments. I'd actually be kind of interested to know what that glitch is. I'm surprised they haven't fixed it. They're really, really good at fixing those kind of things in the
regular server. EQ. It's just, this isn't regular EQ.
Yeah, I'll take the glitches with this game over the live version any day, but that's just because I like the original more than anything else. There's people out there, and I know Kevin, or Thoom, I should say, guys, it did play online. He did play the live version. I did as well, not too long ago as well, but it just wasn't really for me. But I know he liked it. He thought it was really good. He was on there with...
Did you take off on me already?
Yeah, you were right there behind me, man.
Oh, I had to memorize my spells, man. Give a shaman a second.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot, because monks don't have anything they got to do.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I do not know exactly where our bodies are, but I have a general idea of what direction they're in. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see if we can find where we died. Yeah, I know. I'm just coming down here because this is the route we took
Oh,
where it
great! A
was.
scale wolf is on my butt.
Well, bring him over here. I should be able to do at least some damage to him. I do have my my
Oh,
unarmed
now
ability up
decayed
pretty high.
skeleton's on your butt.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna be fine. I think we'll do just fine here. And
We're
you do have the ability to cast some of your direct damage spells if you bought any, but I don't think you did because we didn't have any money at the time.
Yeah, I no.
You didn't buy
Don't
any of your spells?
money.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, like right now, I think I have 1 gold, maybe,
From what? What did you get a gold off of?
off of that weapon that I sold.
Oh, okay. I think I got a couple gold off of the one that I sold. And you're looting all the bodies as well because as a monk, I need to get in the habit of never looting. And so I don't know. I mean, you should have a little bit more than that. Oh, do we have more guys on us already?
No, you do.
Holy crap!
And there you are.
We're gonna have 3 guys on 4 guys on us. Dang.
Um,
Thankfully, they're easy.
I've been trying to make sure that I only loot like every other one.
No, you should loot all of them because as a monk, I just can't. I can't support the weight.
All right, then I'll loot them all, and I'll do a loot split when we're done.
No, I don't even need that. I mean, my guys. Like I said, this is my second time coming back to the game.
Watch out! Here comes a pup. Oh,
And another skeleton.
What?
That's alright. My life isn't even going down. But like I said, this is my second time coming back to the game. Loot is not my concern. Hanging out with friends, having a good time, going to the zones that I didn't get to the first time around. That's what I'm interested in. So money, nah, I'm not interested in
Well,
it. So it's
I want you to have money so that you can get some gear, so that you can actually tank. So I'm not the one tanking.
but I can get a lot more money with my cleric than I ever could with this guy because my cleric's a higher level. So if I need money, I'll just go over there and hunt with him for a little while, make a little bit of money
Fine.
that way.
Then do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're doing. We do switch between all of our characters. At times, we have our erudite characters. Hopefully, we can get back to those at some point. We're kind of waiting for all 4 of us to be on. Bushido Bull, myself, Dark Dragon, and Thum. We all kind of want to be on together when we level those
kind
guys.
of have to catch up to you guys.
Why is that?
Because aren't you guys like level 5 or 10 now?
We're whatever level you were on last time, and we haven't played those characters.
Yeah, you have.
I don't remember that, but maybe if we did, shouldn't take you too long. We can actually go over there a little bit later on and get you a few levels. Double experience weekend would be perfect for you. Go kill a few mobs and catch up pretty quickly.
Well, I'm like 2 and you guys are like 5 or something like that. You know, it's not like a huge difference.
Well, at that level, even that small of a difference could pose a risk. I mean,
yeah, I can't group with you.
See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you might want to head on over there and catch up a little bit.
Stupid mouse.
Well, what's it doing?
That's it. I got it. It's definitely my mouse that's causing the problem with scrolling out of my head. My mouse wheel just doesn't want to work with Everquest.
I don't know about that. I hadn't had a problem with that
So-
until recently, and now my scroll is very, very weak compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, like it only scrolls out once, and then a few seconds later you can scroll out again.
No, it
That's
doesn't
how
do
it
that
is.
for me. It just doesn't scroll out nearly as far as it used to. Like, it's not as sensitive as it once was. So I don't know what that is caused by, but it's definitely something that started in the last like week or so. So
Alright, hold on a second. I just heard a bewip.
that would be Kevin, I'm sure, sending us a message on Skype. But I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the video is over before we go check that out because he is uploading right now. That's why he's not on the call. He's uploading. He's labeling his videos.
Okay, he just said that he's done, and we can add him on the next video.
You can add him right now if you want.
Alright, well, give me a second. Stop moving, because I gotta buff you.
We'll just go ahead and add him. I'm fine right now. I don't really need the buffs. The buffs are nice, but they don't really do all that much for me at this level. I don't really see our life going down really at all. I mean, it's just unless you're just keeping up with the healing, and I'm getting this false sense of bravado here that I'm like, oh yeah,
It's both.
yeah. I think I'm
They're
just
not hurting us much, and when they do, I just throw a heal on you real quick. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's go.
You wanna toss him an invite into the Skype
did.
call? Oh, you already did?
Yep.
Let's see if he takes it. Let's see, this Emerald Scarab is what level? Blue, okay. I should have conned it ahead of time, guys. For those of you who are not familiar with conning or considering an object or a monster, you want to hit the C button or you want to right-click on the target. That will give you a little message that comes across your screen, and it's gonna.
Oh my
Holy
God! Really?
crap! That guy must be red. Woo,
Wow.
baby! That guy killed you in like 2 hits, man. What did he hit you for? 22 damage. Yeah, 22 apiece. Wow.
All I
Wow.
did was switch over to invite him. I come back and I see purple. You're dead.
Yeah, that was the exact same guy who killed us last time.
We'll stop pulling him.
I didn't pull him. He actually snuck up on you. I mean, he didn't touch me at all. I was over there fighting the other guy, and that guy just kind of
Oh,
snuck up on you.
you did it on purpose.
Oh man,
So you
that's
can
that's
get added
rough.
XP.
Ah, because I'm so about getting past all these low levels to.
Yeah, dude, we know it. You're all about you.
I'm
We
all
know.
about the experience, man. No,
Yep.
I really don't, guys. I really like slowing down and leveling slowly. But tonight, I wanted to play. I wanted to. Are you running down the path right now?
Uh,
Or is
there's.
that somebody else?
I gotta
Maybe
see. That's
somebody
part
else.
of my problem. When I die, I have to scroll out of my head a little ways before I can even see anything. Come on, scroll out.
Why do you have to scroll out when you die?
Because I don't play first person.
But
I
you
can't
could.
stand it.
You could. It has a different look to it. I actually like it
I
quite a bit sometimes.
can't stand it.
It's not bad. You don't
I
get to see
hate
like
it.
what's sneaking up behind you, but then if you're playing a cleric, you don't really need to. You just stick your butt in a corner, sit there, and heal up. And for you, you could get in the habit of doing that. You're not necessarily a cleric, but you are a caster.
I gotta play third person.
That's not always an option though. If you're stuck in a
The-
corner, you can't
the
really
only-
do third person.
I
Well, I
do
guess you could if
still,
you cycle
though.
through them with the F9 key. You
No,
could find
I-
you could find a
I-
look where.
I do where it starts in your head and then I just scroll backwards. Alright, where's my corpse?
He's gonna get us. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy real quick, guys.
But I do where you start in your head. That way I can use my mouse to turn left and right. And I have my mouse or my keyboard to where A and D sidestep me instead of turn me. That way all my turning is done from my mouse.
Well, everybody has their own style of gameplay when it comes to this game. I just use the arrow keys, to be honest. I've never been big into using the WASD keys as your arrow keys. I know a lot of people look at me weird when I tell them I use the arrow keys, because so many people are accustomed to that. And I know back in the day, I had to use those because the games didn't really let you switch and program the buttons you really wanted to. But I don't know, somewhere along the way, I think it was Outlaws on the computer. It's an old Western game, first-person shooter. I think that was the very first one.
Were we really out this far?
Yeah, because you're right up here on the mountain right here. You'll see you'll see your corpse up there in a second. If we can get a little closer. We need to be able to pull this back a little bit, though. We need to get out of here. Because we don't want that wolf to come over there and kick your butt again. Or mine, for that matter. Really don't want to die again.
Get a little closer, closer, don't be
Past it?
shy.
Did we pass it or we're not close enough? Might have passed it.
Probably, because I don't think we were out this far.
Yeah, we might have passed it. Dang it.
Now, where did you go?
I just turned around.
Oh, there you are. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Think.
Yeah, you were right up here along the wall, but I don't know. I could have swore you were right over here. Maybe over here? No. Now I'm just going too far in the wrong direction. Scorpion, scaled wolf pup. What level is he? Blue. Okay, he's just blue. He's fine. This is gonna be a nightmare because we're coming from the other side. That's where that wolf pup or that wolf was, and we could run into him very easily. Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's your corpse up there. The one that just disappeared on my screen? No? Yeah. So what do you think of the mobs here? Are you thinking the mobs are too easy or too hard or what?
Depends on where you are.
Your
If
corpse
you
is right
don't-
there. I just
If
did
you, it's right where?
down there. I just did a circle around it.
I don't see it.
It's over here,
I
guys.
don't even see you.
It's right over here,
Oh,
behind
there.
you. Yeah, I mean every zone is going to have a level range of the creatures, but there are some zones that you'll go into and you'll just see that the creatures all cast poison or they all cast
Yeah, they're like way
disease.
OP.
And I was just wondering what your opinion of the zone is so far, from
For,
your take.
for a noob zone, I like it. I don't like noob zones where they're dotting you and nuking you, and that's not you. There you are.
I can't
I
think of
don't.
one noob zone that does that in this game.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, like the neck forest has poison because you
yeah.
can fight the snakes, but the snakes aren't ready to attack, so you can just leave them alone. I imagine
Um,
the scorpions probably will sting us at some point and give us some kind of disease or poison along the way.
dwarves or gnomes, right outside of the gnome home city, they got spiders that'll poison you and skeletons that'll nuke you.
Skeletons that will nuke you. Wow,
Uh,
I'll have to go
the
back over there and check
graders,
out there. I
they're
know
the
I
greater dry bone skeletons.
see. I know I actually. Oh, are you talking about over there at the chess set?
It's at the ruins. I don't know if it's the chest set,
There's a
but
weapon on that guy, probably worth a few gold.
you know.
Yeah, the chess set is a little bit higher level. I think it's around level 11 to like
Wow.
level 15 or something like that in that zone. So it's pretty rough. I went there at level 9 with my paladin, and he actually had pretty good gear on. He had banded armor that I had gotten from a friend when I first started. He was another character that.
All right, you need to stop disappearing on me, homie.
Where are you at, man? Oh, there
Right
you are.
here. I just found you.
I'm not trying to be evasive, that's for sure. I just didn't think I was being that hard to follow, so. I'll slow down a little bit more.
Oh
Holy
no,
crap.
it's the trees and the hills that's what get you.
But yeah, I usually try to go in like a circle. I'll head in one direction sometimes to get away if there's not enough creatures over here, or if they're too hard. But basically, the route I'm going right now is I'm heading back to the path. That way, we can go out into the desert a little bit more on the next video and just kind of explore around out there and see what's going on.
I want to go to Lake of Illumin.
At this level, isn't that a level 15 or plus?
Mm, yeah, I think it's 15 to 35.
Yeah, so maybe not for a little while.
So let's do it on our other characters. I'll do it on Dooth, and you can do it on your cleric and all that.
Actually, we just did that the other night with Thum. We took our characters over there with my cleric and his warrior, and we just kind of checked out the zone. We didn't really fight too much. We did
I'm
a
gonna
few
say
creatures here and there, but
expletive you.
ooh, what's going on here? How many white? Okay, so they're even. We got a couple even ones here. Might be kind of rough, depending on how much you take damage. You might want to go ahead and run them over to the guards if it looks like we're not going to win this one. We got 4 guys now. Yeah, I don't know. We're only at 50% on this one beetle. Still have 2 more beetles to go. They're equal level, and the wolf puff. So yeah, if you want to run it, we can do that. What's your power at?
86% now.
Okay, well just let me know when it's down to about 30, and if we haven't gotten control of the
If you
situation
can
any better.
Peel one of these dudes off of me.
Oh, got another
Oh,
skeleton.
great! Now a skeleton. All right, run. Just start running towards the guards because I don't know where they are.
Okay, it's this way, man. I hate to just leave you there, though.
Oh, you're not. I'm right here with you.
Yeah, the guards down this way. I don't even know if they're gonna help us. They may not. You know, the
Well,
guards over
zone.
in Neck Forest, they definitely will, no matter what. But I don't know what the rules are. Let's stand right next to this guy. Come on, dude.
No
There
way.
you go. Oh yeah, he helped.
Way.
He helped. You just gotta
No
get close to
way.
him.
I can't stop.
Well, you could have. You just didn't want to.
No, not with. These were farther away from him. They showed up behind him.
Yeah, but they're low level. It's not like they're gonna kill you in one hit. So
Yeah.
you could have stopped there. But yeah, you can go ahead and zone if you want. And I think, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Also, before I forget, guys, what Halloween movie do you want to suggest people go see today?
Let's see. It's a Christmas movie. What is it? The one that you want to see? The Claws or something like that?
Oh, but that's brand new. That one's not even out yet.
I know. I want to see it.
Okay, for me, guys, the Halloween movie that I would suggest you guys go see, it's not really Halloween, it's kind of horror though, is Chopping Mall. Go check it out. It's an '80s movie, very very cheesy, but in a very good way. I won't tell you it's going to be a great movie because it's not, but it's good in different ways, and you're going to have a blast watching it. Especially if you watch it with friends, you can sit there and joke and laugh about how just horrible that movie is in a good way. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I most definitely will catch you next time.